Hello and welcome to the next minor region preview video where we're going to cover Latin America, LLA. Here, if you missed my CBLOL video, I'm doing this differently than I did last year. I'm only going over the imported players, the players new to your region that you may not know a lot about, and then just briefly going over the teams of players that I think are noteworthy, and, taking my best uneducated guess based off of name recognition of who I think has the best chance of representing Latin America internationally. Lol Esports definitely invested big time after last year having a really good team, allowing people to go, and then doing it again. The team that many thought would represent Latin America, but then lose to Isurus in Game 5 in a heartbreaker Nexus defense. Samdi joins from HLE to Astral to play bot lane. Had a 1.8 KDA, 8.9 CS per minute, 57.2 KP in the LCK. 437 damage per minute, 24.8 damage share, 24.2 gold share. He is a carry. He wants to get fed. He wants to get gold. 1 solo kill in 32 games, played 13 champions. Samdi is going to immediately be one of the better 80 carries in Latin America. I think there is a case to be made that he could be the best almost immediately. He definitely was bottom half in the LCK, but going from a major region to a minor region is going to benefit him. Jose Dioto joins from the LCS. Obviously, formerly of Rainbow 7, Argentinian. 3.3 KDA, 5.6 CS per minute, 68 KP. Jose is more of a carry-oriented jungler. 218 damage per minute, 11.5 damage share, 18 gold share, 9 champions, 19 games. I think Jose is very talented. He has his work cut out for him with a couple LCK junglers joining Latin America this year, but Jose will immediately be one of the upper half junglers. Takeover in mid lane comes from TSM Academy. He is Chilean, I believe. 3.7 KDA, 9.1 CS per minute, 64 KP. He is a prospect that never got a chance with TSM. It makes no sense to a lot of people. I think it is because of his import status. But, excuse me, when push comes to shove, he did get a chance with TSM. He never, got the starting position, was able to keep it. He played 9 games, and they actually did quite well. Was one of the better laners in the LCS. 531 damage per minute, 26.8 damage share, 23.6 gold share. That is extremely high for a mid laner. You don't see mid laners with gold share over 23.5. 9 solo kills in 36 games. Played 14 champions. Immediately, Astral looks very, very good with these additions. All Knights added Chieftain. Chieftain played in the TCL in summer. Had played in the LPL in spring. Had a 7.9 KDA, 5.8 CS per minute, 62.8 KP in Turkey. He carried. He will carry in Latin America as well. 262 damage per minute, 11.9 damage share, 18.1 gold share, 1 solo kill in 18 games, played 8 champions. Think of Boogie and how good Boogie was. I think Chieftain can match that. Just those type of junglers that may not quite be good enough for a major region, but dominate minor regions. Minute joins from Guangdong Freaks. He played in Challenger last year. 3.6 KDA, 76.1 KP. Would put up 2.64 vision score per minute. Would clear over, almost 2 wards every 5 minutes. 13 champions in 36 games. A player that was definitely backed up on Guangdong Freaks and didn't have a chance to play for KDF. Going to Latin America, I think that he can be solid. We'll see how he does, how he compares to who's there. Karam is the coach that they signed. 33 and 51 all-time, credited for on Leaguepedia, across all regions. Most notably, I think he took over IG after he took over IG after they won. Went to MSI in 2019, or at least was part of that coaching staff. Team Ace represented Latin America at MSI. Parang joins. Parang's kicked back and forth from Latin America and Brazil over the years. He had a 3.7 KDA, 8 CS per minute, 64.2 KP in CB LOL. I think he's going to be middle of the road as well in the LLA. 653 damage per minute, 28.8 damage share, 22.8 gold share. He's very carry oriented. 29% damage share is very high for a top laner. He is uber aggressive. 13 solo kills in 18 games, played 7 champions. Focus comes from the TCL to play at 80 carry. I doubt Focus is much better than 5 Kid was. 4.9 KDA, 9.3 CS per minute, 60.6 KP. I mean, he was not above average in Turkey. 60.6 KP, like I said, 471 damage per minute, 23.7 damage share is very low for an 80 carry. That's like third tier, fourth tier damage on a team. Well, third tier damage on a team for an 80 carry, that's not good enough. 24.2 gold share. So he'd get the gold, but he wouldn't deal the damage. 3 solo kills in 18 games, played 11 champions. 6 karma, made some additions. Meaning, and by the way, I do not intend on this being only Korean players. It just so happens, well, actually it's not, because we got 2 Latin American players. Never mind. With CB LOL, it ended up being all Korean players, so I thought I had to, say something, but I completely just talked about Jose and Takeover, and I forgot. Meaning comes from Live Sandbox Challenger. 2.9 KDA, 8.4 CS per minute, 59.9 KP. Probably deserved a promotion out of the LCK Challengers. Saw that the team went with Birdall and said, fine, if you're going to go with Birdall, I'm out of here. And he left and found a starting job somewhere, 510 damage per minute, 23.3 damage share, 21.9 gold share, 6 solo kills in 35 games, played 11 champions. On Fleek also has joined 6 Karma. On Fleek played for HLE last year with Samdi. Really struggled, as all of HLE did. A 1.7 KDA, 5.4 CS per minute, 68.8 KP. Did not get much done. Did not get many kills. Died a lot. 248 damage per minute, 14.3 damage share, 18.6 gold share. 5 solo kills in 43 games. Played 9 champions. We'll see how he does. I do not... it's hard to really say, because Chieftain went from really, really being bad in the LPL to dominating the TCL. So Onfleet could have been terrible in the LCK and dominate in Latin America this year. It's completely possible. Lastly, for Rainbow 7, they added Bong. I will say Bong does not have a lot of experience, at least according to Games of Legend, right? I think his experience is more dated back on Leaguepedia. But if he continues to put up numbers the way he did in Turkey, he is not going to be in Latin America long. He is going to get out of Latin America, and he is going to play in a major region. There have been Korean players that have done that. Think of Duckdom, Rascal. There's others. There are others. Oh my God. Duckdom and Rascal but there are others. Fate played in Turkey. There have been quite a few players that have had their starts in minor regions from Korea and then go back to Korea and are impactful. And Bong, these stats in Turkey were outstanding with Nasser when they went 17-1. 6.5 KDA, 9.1 CS per minute, 58.3 KP. He out-farmed many mid laners. Like, those numbers are outstanding. I know they're in a minor region, but if you even nerf these numbers of Bong, he is still going to be one of the better top laners. 601 damage per minute, 27.6 damage share, 23.1 gold share, 16 solo kills in 18 games, played 9 champions. This guy's very good. I'm interested to see how he does with Rainbow 7. If he can keep it up, I really don't know how long he's going to be playing in a minor region. These numbers are too good to ignore. But with that, we're going to now look at what Rainbow 7 really has to offer and the rest of the teams in Latin America. Okay, I say this with all due respect. We're going to start this off right. If you're a fan of these teams and you feel I have wronged your team, comment down below. I don't watch Latin America. I don't watch any minor regions. This is more so a preview to help you guys learn more about players that you may not know a lot about. And give you a general idea of how I'm thinking the region's going to go. If You have scouting reports. Stats only say one part of the story. If you have an opinion, comment down below. All Knights, I think Chieftain and Leza are definitely the two key parts. Chieftain, like I said, dominated Turkey. I think he's going to do well here. And now he's alongside a decent Latin American mid laner that's been around for a while. I think that that'll be okay. But the problem is there are better teams. Like Astral. I think Astral are very good. Ache in top lane's been around a long time. Jose Diodo, Takeover, Samdi, and Shadow. Astral are going to be good. I think that they are going to be a team that's going to be there till the end. Infinity are no joke either. Solid Snake's been around a long time. Keen has kicked around the block. Five Kid was able to go to MSI. I mean, evidently he's good enough to do that. And Ackerman is no joke. We have to keep in mind, Five Kid's now alongside a real support. With A's, he was with Straight. At least I remember at MSI he was with Straight. And Straight was a role swap top laner. So, now with the real support, who knows what's going to happen. Isris, Grell, and Cavado, two notable players. Seiya no longer there. I didn't include Jelly because, frankly, I didn't think Jelly was that good at Worlds. Rainbow Seven, Bong, Adi. I know Adi's been around a while. Miru has been around a while. These players have kicked around. I mean, Adi's been in Latin America for a long time, but Miru's kicked around. So they're notable. 6 Karma with Meaning, Onfleek, and Cody. I think Meaning's a good player. I think statistically, like I said, he's better than your average. I mean, he was so good. I feel like he graduated from Korea, like Korean challenger, and just didn't get an opportunity. And said, "Fine, I'm going to find a starting job somewhere else." Onfleek, like I said, he has the potential to be very good, and Cody is one of the better Latin American mid laners, from what I understand. Team Ace, at going in MSI, there are a lot of people that are hyped about them because they did not have. They're a young team. Let's put it that way. They're a young team, young org that dominated in the lower levels of Latin American League of Legends. Came up with what that super long winning streak and things like that. And then they changed coaching staffs when they got to LLA. And sure, they went to MSI, but they were not dominant along the way. And I think they went winless at MSI. Parang, Dimitri, Aloned, and Focus are definitely the 4 players I'm looking at. Focus is going to be probably middle of the road or towards the upper half in the Latin America. I doubt he's better than 5 Kid. I'm looking forward to see what Dimitri has to offer. I believe he has potential. And then we have the Kings. So the Kings are the only team that I think are going all LLA roster. There are no imports. Booga X and Baula are 2 players that I have seen before in doing my project where I'm going back through the regions, and I know that these players have been around for a long time. So, I don't think that them or All Knights are going to do all that well. I don't think Isris is going to do all that well. So, to upset people, we're going to go with Strahl here. And Solid Snake. I only want to pick 3. There's only 8 teams here. I don't want to pick half of them. I'm trying to decide. I think Bong could be really, really good. Bong could be immediately the best top laner in Latin America. But is that enough to get you to where you need to go? I don't know. Onfleek versus Adi. I'm going to lean Onfleek. But Meaning could be a dud. Where Bong at least has really, really excelled. I'll go Rainbow 7 for now, but I do think that 6 Karma has a chance at being competitive. So, that's it for my Latin American preview. If you are an LLA fan, feel more than welcome to comment down below with your opinions. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube member, and thank you for watching.